Hello and welcome to Return of the Goddess class series. This is a seminar series that is about exploring what it means to invite the goddess back into our lives. We have had an imbalance of energies within our body, within our whole evolution, tilted towards the male, leading to energies of domination of the female and the female principles. But the time is ripe right now on the planet for us to come back into communication with the goddess within. Find our level of connectedness to Mother Earth and the feminine principle that wants to work through us. Now, if we're going to invite the goddess back into our lives and explore the energy of the divine feminine, we also have to figure out what it means for the divine masculine to be in our lives as well. And so what this class is doing is offering an opportunity to get in touch with the potent creative energy associated with the feminine, the way of thinking of the feminine, which has to do with allowing things to arise spontaneously and trusting in your intuition and harnessing the power of this energy available to us in our bodies, this creation energy that we can harness and capture and focus into the projects that we would like to accomplish and other things in our daily life for a balanced mind and an overall easier access to heart-centered consciousness, because we are moving into a new time on the planet, and the goddess returning is ushering us into this new time. And so by taking an opportunity once a month with these classes to tap into this energy, these will be happening near around the new moon. And so just kind of moving into the energy of the feminine, speaking and coming into communication with Mother Earth, Gaia, really feeling that interconnectedness that is available to us through the vehicle of the divine feminine. And so we'll be working with archetypes of different female energies, goddesses, and we will be also working with our own goddess, what it means to express the goddess in our lives. And that's very individual. And so this class is going to be an exploration of themes, but all coming back to integrating the male and female energies in our life, accessing the potent power of creation for our dreams and visions and manifestations, and really feeling a part of the oneness of this world. That's what the goddess really offers us. And so this will be a lot of meditations going into the heart. The heart is an organ of oneness, whereas the mind, the brain, if you take it out of the body, it falls into two pieces. And so this is what we're dealing with. We've been trapped into either right brain thinking or left brain thinking, and with a very small amount of communication between the two. And so we're seeking to invite the goddess to help us find a better balance. This is emotional balance, this is spiritual balance, and physical balance in our bodies, but mostly being able to come out of the duality consciousness, come out of the battle, and come into the heart, come into the intuitive knowing, come into the trust, come into the connection. And so connecting with Mother Earth is a big part of this, and will always be a part of these seminars, because Mother Earth is our goddess. She is our mother. She's not just a planet, a rock. She is a divine living consciousness, goddess Gaia. And so connecting with her and her energetic field is really important for the time we live in right now, because we're moving through an energetic ascension. We're raising the level of consciousness based on the messages that are coming to us through the sun right now, the energies we're receiving in our DNA. It's changing our consciousness, but Earth, we are going with the Earth. We're in a symbiotic relationship with our planet in the etheric energy. So part of the way this looks like to me in pictures which is the very feminine way of seeing things in the world, is that if you imagine the Earth connected completely with its etheric body, and that its life force was completely teeming with life, and something we see as the garden, or with Eden, the original way that the earth wanted to be and wants to be. And this energy of the Garden of Eden, this is a place that we can go and visit, and we can reconnect. Now, part of what we're doing on the planet is receiving these light messages in our DNA from the sun. Our DNAs have light receptors, are light receptors, and we are changing our physical body into light. Now, we're also, the earth is the same thing as happening to the earth. And so Mother Earth literally is our mother through this, as we can connect and feel a part. So we have part of the energy of the heart center consciousness is understanding the electromagnetic and torsion fields in the body, the powerful energy that's available to us. Because the heart, with anybody who has a heartbeat, any animal, anything that has a heartbeat, there is an electromagnetic field that goes out, and for humans about 50 feet around the body. And so this field is where we can work consciously, and this is where we start to build our light body, is on this other level. And that's exactly what's happening on the earth. So when we can connect our electromagnetic field to the electromagnetic field, the torsion field of the earth, then we can feel a deep level of trust in this experience. I mean, things are getting weird. And if it's not getting weird, then, you know, I mean, it's like that's like the new normal. And so we just are having the rate of acceleration of time, and the levels of consciousness right now is profound, and it's only going to get faster and more intense. And so we are literally having to assimilate all of these changes in our being. And it is hard to know what's up from down when you're completely remaking yourself, but that's what we're called to do. And what better energy to hold our hand through this transition than the goddess, Mother Earth, and all goddess energy of the divine feminine, bringing that back to earth, bringing the etheric body into communication, the light body of earth into communication again, back to the garden, back to Gaia. That's what us as humans, that's what we're here doing, is receiving that light, sharing it with the earth, being the pillar. And so the goddess is a beautiful way for us, energy for us to open to this experience in a way where we are trusting our intuition, where we feel held in the process, where we're connected to that higher knowing that this is all a part of a bigger thing. And so this is the goals of this class, is to discover and explore what it means to bring the goddess back into your life, looking for more understanding around the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies, and how we can harmonize the left and right, the male and female parts of ourselves in our brain, our emotions, our thinking, and allow for this heart-centered consciousness, the sense of peace, the sense of knowing on a deep level that that we're connected to a greater whole. And so this is an opportunity to balance these energies and come into this oneness consciousness, this heart-centered consciousness, and connect with the earth on this incredible level. Now, when we do this, we're also connecting to the other light workers and other people who are paying attention to the changes in the earth's field, and joining with the earth in their electromagnetic field and their heart field. And so it's an opportunity to really call into your life people who are on this vibration, who want to start to like actually really live and really take advantage of this time we are on the earth, and understand that we can nurture ourselves through this by paying attention and by trusting deeply in our intuitive faculties and our connection with the one. And so this is a comfort in this time, to be able to connect with others who are on a journey, similar journey, and find that soul team that is committed to organizing in whatever way cosmic energy wants to organize. But that's really what's happening right now, is that there's these activations happening, and this energy is being released, and it's like a magnetic thing to find each other and start clumping into groups and start working together. And so you might not have any idea of what the projects that are coming, but this class is designed to kind of help you tap into the energy and the community out there on the other level, so you can find them in your everyday life and get to work, feel really good, bring this juicy creative energy into an experience in your life of really living. And so the organs in our body, have the physical organs of reproduction, also have an energetic counterpart. And so that's what this class is focusing on, is the energetic component of the reproductive organs in our field. So we've been trained through programming and conditioning that this energy, this creation energy that's available in our very own body, an energy field, is only for making babies, and that we are not allowed to access it otherwise. And so this is about also removing conditioning, anything that's in the way of inviting this juicy creative goddess energy into our life, our permission to access our fire, access our passion, and to really just gain that life that we're really looking for. And what better way to do that than to get in touch with the actual mechanisms of creating this energy. So sexual energy is the energy that runs the universe. Everything is, there's another kind of energy that's been discovered, and this type of energy we can generate in our body. And so we're kind of tapping into this other dimensional field of energetics with torsion fields, and exploring what that means as we create this new light body, as we move to the next level of consciousness, as we begin to lighten ourselves, to change our physical body, to release the heaviness of our ancestors, to heal and move into this new way of being. And so the release of any energies that's blocking or restricting or controlling your access to these creative energies, we're going to be looking for those, clearing those energies, recharging, becoming acquainted with the energies of creation available to us in our body, and using that as a basic jumping off point for the guided meditations. And so I'd love to just give you a sample of what that's like right now, as we can just take this opportunity together to tap into these new energies coming to the planet, to tap in to the rebirth of the goddess. And how do we receive that nurturing? How do we receive the support, that's the harmonizing influence that's available for us through this amazing but also excruciatingly intense time of change on the planet? So just go ahead and allow yourself to become comfortable, just sitting with your back supported, or straight up but supported, or laying down. Just make sure that you're in a place where you can just feel yourself completely present in this now moment. You can kind of feel the energy of the topic that we've been talking about, these bions of a magical energy bouncing around in our system. The first step is just becoming aware that this is there. So it's kind of just like, Columbus discovered America, but America was there all along, and people had been there too. So this is not a new discovery. It's just been hidden from us. It's been conditioned away. And now it's time on the planet to awaken to these new technologies, to these ancient technologies, and the energy field that's available to us in our body. But the thing about female creative energy, it can be very bubbly. It can be very exciting. It can be very kind of an energy of lifting up in your being. But the only way we can truly access this creative energy is through our root, is through grounding into Mother Earth. It's kind of like a circuit in a house, and electricity needs a ground to be safe and to make the full, to really be able to fully access our energy field. We have to ground our body into Mother Earth, in communication with Mother Earth, and bring this energy throughout our whole field. And now this is where we'll sometimes notice conflicting energies that say, "Ooh, that's not safe," or, I was told not to do that, or something about this makes me feel shameful. And so this class is an opportunity to examine life force energy and where our body has shamed it, turned it off, or otherwise programmed it into non-existence, and to awaken these channels again. And even just the awareness and the feeling of accessing this energy can make a huge change in your life, because it's just like the veil begins to disintegrate and you could see through to the other side, that we are a lot more powerful than we have been allowed to believe. And if one person on the planet really even understood and decided to use their power, it'd be game over for this paradigm right now. And we're getting really close. We're literally unplugging from the paradigm. The parasite is losing its food, and we are moving into a new age. And the goddess is here to support us in this. So go ahead and just feel this vibrational energy, this powerful force. And you might find yourself kind of moving slight micro movements, or just kind of feeling a sway, or just being still. There's an interesting thing about coming into stillness and finding that part of what makes up this energy that we're working with, this creative energy, and part of the laws, one of the laws about this energy is that it's always moving. Okay, so in this absolute stillness of connecting deep into Mother Earth, you just put down your roots, and you just are going to claim your right to vibrate at this higher frequency, to access this creative miracle power in your life for your deeds, your actions, your projects, for your balance and your mental and emotional field. So just feel yourself, these energies coming into communication, deep Mother Earth, groundedness, meeting up somewhere in your body, somewhere the higher vibrational energies that want to buzz and spin around, and somewhere the lower energies that want to be real and want to ground and want to embody. And somewhere in the middle there, these forces can meet in your body right now. And just pay attention to any sensation you feel, where that might be, and imagine that this is like father and mother on a first date. This is the sun energy and the earth energy meeting each other as if they've never met before. And just examine this initial meeting, this flirtation, this love, a new love that can develop between the male and the female energies within you. So today is the beginning of a beautiful courtship as we work in continued levels of depth with this in these classes, affording an opportunity to find any disharmonies between the archetypes, the mother, the father, the child, finding this true harmony. And for today, this beautiful union, a flirtation, a just getting to know each other, first date between the mother and the father within, and just enjoy that happening and notice what you notice in your body as you begin to find permission to activate this creative potential within. And just feeling yourself sink deeper with this invitation to be held by Mother Earth. and a lotus floating in the sea of life, just absolutely held and cared for by Mother Earth Gaia and the Great Mother. Feel yourself rocking over the small waves, but knowing that you will not capsize, for you're held in this existence. So Mother Earth channels an energy of the higher part of you that is in communication with the Divine Feminine. And so the Goddess is schooling us today and ongoing, showing us our permission for a deeply fulfilling experience on planet Earth. Where we feel that we're expressing the most beautiful gifts of the divine that we have been given access to. And the pleasure that the cosmic force of the universe takes part in expression of these gifts, expansion and growth of the self. Just feeling yourself in deep communication with Mother Earth Gaia. Paying attention to the area of your heart, imagining this field of energy that comes out from your heart and looks like a donut with your heart at the very center. Just imagine you can go stand there at the center. Just taking a few deep breaths, imagining you can just fill this whole field with light. Just breathing in air, light, and prana. Just imagine that filling this whole field. Just taking that magical energy out there in the universe that's floating around everywhere for us to access, the same that we are made of. Just breathing it into your being, reminding yourself of who you really are. Feel yourself connected to all. Imagine you're there at the still point where all paths, all timelines converge. Just right here, right now, coming into the still point. The place outside of polarity. Feel yourself moving deeper and deeper into that heart space. Until you come to an inner chamber, perhaps through a portal to the inner earth, the bowels of the mother, where the great goddess lives, and let's visit her. And just go ahead and move through this into the room, the cave, the chamber. What does it look like to you to visit Mother Earth, Gaia, Goddess, on her throne at the center of everything? And just allow that intuitive feminine imagination to open your pathways of communication with this goddess. And allow her to speak directly to you through gesture, word, color, shape. And just receive. Just receive the energy, the light. May not make sense until later, but just receive the gift of the goddess's offering. It doesn't always make sense the way of the feminine. That's what we're growing through this work, is this connection to the intuitive, to that deeper trust and that knowing on that level. And just receive. When you've gotten your message, your gift, go ahead and imagine embracing the Great Mother as you sit at her feet, and feel at that moment that your electromagnetic field and hers become one. Just feel yourself joining electromagnetic fields, torsion fields, completely held in connection with Mother Earth and all that lives. And just breathe the love of your heart into that field, sharing it with Mother Earth, sharing it with every being on Earth. Feel that breath expand your heart, like you're breathing in a whole new material, breathing in this prana, light. And just feeling yourself held safely, safer than you've ever felt before. Just allowing for a rebirth of the divine part of you in this life, the goddess, the god. Releasing all delusions that keep you from seeing this truth. Just feel those wash away as you find yourself under a waterfall. At the center, still Mother Earth surrounds you, but you're cleansed, washed away, and renewed. And just breathing into that renewed energy field, cleansed and updated from a connection with Mother Earth. And remember, you can always find this connection. It's always there for you. So just allow yourself to gradually return back into your body, into your present time, just making your way home, just taking your time, enjoying the floating in communication with Mother Earth, and accessing this deep level of trust in your daily life. Just reminding yourself that it's available to you. As you come back into still point, you just feel yourself slowly arriving back into your space, just making your way into your everyday awareness, just taking your time. Feeling this activation of the creative principle, a grounded peacefulness, a message from Mother Earth, Gaia. Just feel yourself assimilating all of this, receiving an energy wave to assimilate and harmonize these experiences as they continue to grow and work within you. So just finding your way back into your body, into your room, going ahead and completing your journey. And paying attention to your body, wiggling your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes and come out of the meditation. Well, thanks so much for joining me on that journey to get your message from Mother Earth, Gaia. I can't wait to hear about what that's like for you. So go ahead and make sure to leave a comment below. And so I look forward to the next Goddess Awakening class that will be happening in the beginning of January. And I will, these will be ongoing around the new moon for the year of 2016. So I appreciate you being a part of bringing the goddess and inviting the goddess back into our world by inviting her into your life and being a part of this journey with me. I'm Adrienne Elise. Thanks so much for joining. Namaste.